Go.
William Randolph started the march as the international president of the Brotherhood of Sleeping Car Porters. This man organized the march to inspire changes and freedom.
That's my man.
The march began in the summer and August of 1963 on a beautiful day in Washington, D.C.
Kennedy, the man that won the hearts of thousands of African Americans, made this march possible. The march led to the Civil Rights Act and the National Voting Act.
The march had failed to start on time because African American march leaders were meeting with Congress, so the marches began without them at the Washington Monument.
The 250,000 people were marching for equal rights and freedom. Thousands of men and women were marching for one thing: change and civil rights.
Even children were a huge part of the March on Washington and played a big role in the fight for freedom and civil rights. Children were on this march for their happiness in schooling and for the future of their lives.
The Lincoln Memorial was the endpoint of the March on Washington, and at the foot of the memorial the people anxiously awaited for the speakers. The day continued to be wonderful as the bright sun shone down on the marchers.
As the march ended, the marchers were ready for inspiring speeches that would provide hope for all African Americans.
Floyd McKissick read the speech written by James Farmer, who was imprisoned at the time. The crowd was fired up for Floyd after they had found out what had happened to James Farmer in Louisiana.
After the other civil rights leaders had spoken inspiring words, Martin Luther King Jr. was ready to entrance an African American people grieving for change. His speech left people mesmerized and ended the march in Washington on a great note.